guys, welcome back and welcome if this is your first time joining us. Thank you so much. Of course, you know that I appreciate you for watching, for sharing your comments, for liking the video, for being a moderator out here. I just appreciate you for everything that you do out here. Just a polite reminder for those who have subscribed, for my people, those who have subscribed, kindly remember to like the video. It's just a polite request that you can as well like before we continue, so that you don't forget, you know. You understand what I'm trying to say. But of course, you know how we do it out here. In case you disagree with some of my reactions, of course, you know that you can always come to the comment section, and I'm always there. I love my comment section so much because you guys make us laugh there, and of course I get to interact with you. It's so hard for anyone to share a comment and I don't, you know, leave an impression there. It could be a like, if it's not a discussion, you know. So thank you so much for that. Just a polite reminder, don't forget to smash the like button, and sometimes you have to check, have you turned the notification bell on? Because sometimes you might think that you've subscribed. It happens to me. There are some channels that I love watching. I go back and I'm like, what? Does it mean I've not subscribed all along? And there's also a notification bell. It looks like a bell. You turn it on so that whenever I premiere, whenever I upload, whenever I go on a live, you can be notified that, you know, you can always join. And yeah, I love the premieres because we get to chat on the live chat section. And of course, if you're watching and you've never watched the channel, or you've been watching and you've not subscribed, you can as well consider subscribing. It's down below. You just click it and you're in. But if you feel some type of way, let us know in the comment section why you choose not to subscribe. Because this is a free space. You can always share your opinion, your thoughts, and we welcome it. And as long as you keep it respectful, we don't have a problem with anyone. So for the new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. And having said that, let's get to the video, because I know you guys would prefer if I just come out here and I start off. So today we are talking about a few things here, but super interesting because, hey guys, Romina is already in the building, in the space. Rocio introduced her to the channel, to the YouTube space, which of course anyone can join. But when I was watching her do that, I was like, wow, are you not the same person that goes around, hey, you people, you parasites, you're not supposed to be using mura. You can start. You remember that time that she came to Africa calling people viruses? She came out here and told people that you can start your own channel by yourself. You don't have people, you don't have to be telling people, to be telling Mura to help you with the shout outs with this, blah, blah, blah. So I was watching it and I'm like, wow, a new recruit, a new parasite recruited, because yeah, that is how he referred to people as parasites. So Romina is the new parasite. I know you're watching and you're like, Neo, spare her because we don't know her by now. But according to Rocio's terms, if you look for Mura for some shout-outs, you're a parasite. So the new parasite in town, welcome, because that is another niche out here, you know, for content. Me and my reactors, we welcome you. Now guys, let's get to business. That is not what I wanted to react on Romina. So of course she joined Madam Parasite and Mura, and they claim that she quit her job and she's about to start, you know, traveling, filming this and that.
Acá seguimos en Buenos Aires. En un ratito ya nos vamos para Mar del Plata, volvemos. Y bueno, mi video es muy cortito, el primer video. Vienen muchos más. Acá estoy con Rocio, estoy con Marwa. Les doy la bienvenida a mi nuevo canal. Y bueno, nada, eso. Espero que les guste. Vamos a ver qué es lo que hago, qué es lo que sale. Ellos me están ayudando. Y después, bueno, lo que salga.
Hola amigos, estamos aquí con Romina, nuevo canal. Aquí también hay Rocio. Por favor, suscríbete. Please subscribe to the channel, guys.
Suscríbanse.
Yeah, she's beautiful, honestly. I'm not saying anything about Rocio, but you look at Romina, honestly, she looks beautiful, she looks composed, she looks like she has some common sense, not to come out here and call people parasites. What do you think? I don't know. Of course, you cannot judge a book by its cover, but going by the first impression, you can tell that you can assume that she looks cool. You cannot compare with the Parasite. By the way, where did Mura collect Madam Parasite? Because you look at the sisters, you're like, oh my goodness. Mura uliokota wapi huyu? Because this one looks like the first video by Romina with the gang, you know, with the group. And I had to go and compare the first introduction of Mura, the first introduction of Rocio by Mura. I don't know. I'll try and pull it out here.
All right, bro. Thank you so much. Hey, introduce yourself, man.
Hello, it's Rocio here
Yes.
from Argentina, having coffee.
Guys, Rocio has a YouTube channel and she also does music. She has also a podcast. I want you guys to check. Hey, mom, how are you? Hola. Yes, they're actually preparing some coconuts right there. Okay, Rocio. We're gonna enjoy some heavy breakfast. Actually, it's heavy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You know, all this. Actually, we need to eat faster because more is coming. Rocio is having some English breakfast. Rocio, you love English stuff?
I don't know if this is English, but it makes me feel home also. We do this also.
In your home?
Yes.
Oh wow. Yeah. So we're gonna be having this, guys. Look at that.
Rocio was already in the parasite mood, like, hey, this one has been working to get food. She met this hey, desperate African man, bought the food. As you can see, she was so ready. Like, you just judge him by the face value. She's already looking like a thug. Like a girl. She looks like those ladies, not those ladies, but in Kenya, guys, when girls are still young, like early 20s in college or something, you know, you're hustling this and that. I don't know if it's a culture nowadays. I didn't practice that. Someone takes you out on a dinner, you call your group, you know, you psych. I'm talking about Kenya. I didn't talk about Africans. You're all hyped up for the free meals. Unfortunately, I don't know, we just make fun out of it. We make fun out of it. You call your girls, you go eat the free food, very happy because it's free. Maybe you're in your college, your university, you're starving, and you're like, finally. And you ghost that person. It's not a nice thing. I don't know if I'm laughing. I don't know if it's a nice or bad thing. So when I was watching Rocio eating that food, eating like she has not eaten for years, I'm sorry, respectfully, it was giving that, like, oh, finally I found someone that will buy me some free food. But now the difference with Rocio and the Kenyan girls, Rocio was approaching your 30s, you're supposed to have fixed your life. At least if you're someone that will call other people parasites, you must have fixed your life. You're not supposed to be enjoying some free food by strangers. Number two, for some of the Kenyan girls, of course, you go enjoy the meals and you leave. You ghost that person. But who is Rocio? She was so desperate, and of course, she was like, I'm packing my bags and I'm following this person. I don't know where he comes from, but although I call myself a Muzungu, we have a culture of taking our time to know people. No, this one bought me some free food, have been suffering, I have to go with him. I'll follow him. I don't know where he comes from, I will follow him. Even if I don't like their people, the color of their, I will, because of my economic situation, because of my financial situation, I will do that. You can look at the shades, you can just look at the demeanor. It does not give what Romina is giving. Like if you compare the two, one looks cultured and the other one looks gangster. Guys, guys, let me know what you think about that, honestly. Everything, they are not comparable, but of course in any family it's like that. Similar to any family, you find that maybe you don't look like your sibling, even your behavior, your attitude, completely two different human beings. You will not believe that they are siblings. So I'm just saying, of course, that is just the face value of it. That is just the face value of it. We never know people for real, you know, because Madam Parasite was still low-key, you know, acting gangster. Not even, that was giving, hey, I'm starving, I just need free food, I need to come to the village and just upgrade my life. But of course, when she got some subscribers here and there, it got worse. She got the audacity to come out here and call people viruses. So we don't know. Romina is in early stages of being a parasite, heading to that level that we don't know if she will get the audacity to call people parasites. But I don't see it. But we will see. We don't know people. I'm just saying. Let me know what you think about that. Let's move to the next person. Guys, yes, let's move to another person, because I don't want to say anything negative about Romina, because she looks like a cool person, honestly. You cannot compare with the parasite of all parasites. You cannot compare her. She does not look, she doesn't give what Rocio was giving. So let's talk about someone else that she looks honestly so cool, so nice, you know. Even if sometimes I need to talk about something about her, I'm like, should I really? Which is not good, because we are out here to give our opinions, to give our reactions, and we move. You know, we don't know people out here. So, I'm talking about Diana Kemmy. They're traveling with the Burundian traveler, and people are already coming for Burundian traveler, like big time. Of course, you know, I also don't subscribe to Burundian travelers camp, not even camp, like I don't understand him, let me say so, because you remember the last time that I reacted on these two was when they went to Tanzania. You remember? Yeah. So by that time when they went to Tanzania, Burundian traveler grabbed Diana Kemmy's camera and did not let Diana Kemmy do a thing. He was the one doing everything. Like he literally was filming, doing everything. Diana Kemmy could barely get a time frame for 2 seconds. And it's her channel. And of course we came out here and we were like, huh? Even the comment section was lit back then. People were like, Burundian traveler, what are you doing? So that is the last time I talked about these people. And when I watched that video when they are heading to Nairobi, I was like, hey, I have to come out here and talk about it, because people are already talking about it in the comment section. So I don't know, I think I should flash some comments before I get into it. So one of the things is these common, you know, comments. People are telling BT that is it go with Jay the moment. So they were telling him to be a gentleman, you know, because BT is out here for his own interest, not like our home girl. Home girl, I believe she's genuinely in love, but BT is, I personally believe, is in this for his own benefits, period. Yeah, guys, so people were expecting, because at some point Diana Kemmy was like, she's feeling not safe or something, but Burundian traveler proceeded to sit at the window seat. I didn't think much about it, but of course, as you can see in the comments, people were not happy about that. They were like, Burundian traveler, are you a princess or something? You're supposed to sit at the aisle and let Diana Kemmy to sit on the other. Yeah, it's it's the best thing to do, honestly. It's like walking at the road. You'd expect your man to be on the roadside, and just like a protection. It is a protection, but BT is here for BT, honestly. I don't F with him, honestly. I don't know. I'm just so sorry, because sometimes you might judge someone wrongly. Can I say so? That is why I never react on him. But today we are going to look at what people had to say about him. Oh, the video is already long. So let's read 2 or 3 comments that people shared. Like this person, I'll let it play for the longest time possible, so that you can read it as I continue with the reaction. So of course, as you can read, this person shared exactly my thoughts. Because if you've watched Burundian Traveler for a while, you know that the way it interacts with Diana Kemmy, as I referenced that time that they went to Tanzania, it gives, I'm your dad, you know, I'm your grandfather. Like, I know things, like I know everything, but you don't know nothing. I don't know. If you watch them, you'll understand, because he will keep interrupting the Nakemi. He will do things that it will piss you off if you were in that position. You understand? Because like you read, this person said that when you watch these two couple, it gives. Diana Kemmy does not appear to be herself. She does not appear to be herself, honestly, because Burundian Traveler just cuts her off whenever she's talking. There was a time in the same video, they were at the airport. Diana Kemmy wanted to show the outfit of the day, trying to explain that, yeah, I love this dress. No, I love this outfit because someone from the US sent me. It's content, but the way Burundian Traveler cut her off, like, can you show it? Lack of patience. the energy that this Burundian gives, it rubs people the wrong way.
Someone prominent or maybe a celebrity. Yeah guys, so maybe I can show you my small outfit of today, even though it's evening. It's because it's not a normal cloth which I should wear every day. It's because it's not a normal cloth which I should wear every day.
You look like I just came from Jamaica.
Yeah, the pants. These are the new pants which I was given.
I don't know if you understand my point. Like, it's unfortunate because the last time I reacted on them, people came for me, not even came for me, they were like, Neo, according to me, the way I see them, it's like Burundian Traveler does not understand English, or rather is not good in English. So whenever he tries to express or explains himself, it might come off the way we see it coming off. You understand? So that's why I was like, let them be. But it's these little things that makes people be like, are you sure? Are you really sure about this? So yeah, it's a long comment, but I agree 100% with everything that this person said, because when you're with a person, even when you compare the screen time when DK is filming compared to, or vis-a-vis when BT is filming on his channel, like Burundian Traveler is like Mura will call Rocio, hey ma'am, come and give yourself a shout out, or come say something, or come we do the video together. But Rocio will barely say her name, and Mura will be like, yeah, that is enough. I know by now you must have noticed that that is BT. It's hard for you to see Diana Kemmy unless when he woke up, there's no content, and he's like, BT will be the content. They'll sit down and have a conversation. Otherwise, it gives off unbalanced everything, unbalanced resources, unbalanced energy, unbalanced love. That's what it gives, honestly. But as I said, just like Romina, she looks like a good person, you know. allegedly. We do not know. We'll give time to tell us who she is exactly. It's the same way I view DK. I'm like, this girl is so cool. According to me, I'm like, girl, do whatever you have to do with this guy, but I don't like him, you understand? But of course, that should not be happening. Like, we don't know them. I don't know DK. I just watch her and I'm like, yeah, I can watch her, you understand? I don't know her personally because I'm not supposed to be coming out here with emotions that, oh, you're so nice, I don't want to critique your relationship. No, it should not be the case. But after all that, I'm like, girl, do what you have to do. Because I believe, guys, don't come for me, but I believe that DK is in the bar was solo era. If you're a Kenyan, you know. Guys, if you're not a Kenyan, lately there's been this trend. The bar was solo. Like, of course, you know, Kenyans are so big when it comes to Twitter, internet, this and that. So people give their stories, especially I think on TikTok. I don't know where it was trending, but it was a big thing. Like, it's still a big thing. Like in Kenya, you wake up, something is trending, there's a thread somewhere of something, and we all do something about it. So there's been this thing that hashtag the bar was solo. You give your experiences in a relationship. Like, of course, when you're young and stupid, you date people that when you get older, you're like, what was I thinking? What the actual F was that? You understand? So people give their stories. It can happen at later years in your life. Yeah, it's a life we learn every single day. So that is what has been happening. People give their stories, what they did in relationships when the bar was solo. When your standard was solo, I know you understand. So I personally believe that, I'm sorry, but this is what I think. I believe that Kemmy is in an era of the bar was solo, because I personally think that she deserves better, honestly. I personally believe that she deserves better because the Burundian traveler was crying barely a month ago that, oh, I'm so broke, I traveled, I was so broke, I don't have any money. Oh, guys, support. Of course, you know, the national anthem of Nyabwanze activating. So I saw a comment, I'll try and pull it out here. Someone said that we hope the girl is not funding your travels, which I think could be possible because, guys, of course, you know what someone can do when they are blindly, is that the right term? When you're stupidly in love, honestly, you do things that later you cannot forgive yourself. I hope that is not happening because girl, you're supposed to stay with your money, you know. The rain can beat you anytime and you don't want to regret, especially financially. You can regret any otherwise, but not financially, which usually happens. I'm sorry to say this, but I think in Kenya it can be big for men to date for money, and they ask women for money, and women love. When they are young, they do things blindly. I hope that is not the case for DK, honestly, because she seems like a beautiful, happy, cool girl. What do you have to say about that? What do you think about this couple? A lot. There was a lot of conversation in that in the comment section, and I was so surprised that DK was liking and was like, yeah, thank you, girl. Thank you. I don't know, maybe she was just like, yeah, whatever, I'm just bringing the traffic, I'm just responding, I don't know, but she looks like a chill girl, honestly. Yeah, so that is what was happening or is happening on BT and DK's. I know BT changed the whitey name to go with gay, but I referred to him as a Burundian traveler. Yeah, that is what is happening in their space. But the guy traveled, and DK came back to the village. Apparently she was seeing him off at the airport, to the airport. Yeah. Love is in the air, but I hope she's doing it cautiously, smartly, and she's smart, let me say so. Let's move to the last part. Nasto. Nasto is still riding on the stolen dogs. Like, that is the content. Something that was so funny on the latest video. This is what he said. Oh guys, you know, people stole my dog because they want to see me cry. Yeah, that is what he said, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I told you guys that the donors in that village are probably pensioners, honestly. Respectfully, but most of the times, with age comes sicknesses, comes natural things, you know. You become vulnerable, you become easily manipulated, because these people see these Nyabwanze residents as their children, their grandchildren. So for Nasto to boldly say this,
yeah, I had some flu for the past around 2-3 days. It really had taken me down, but I was under medication, and also a lot was happening at my home. My dogs were stolen.
Here we go.
I saw even some people were complaining that Nasto doesn't look sad. Nasto, why is Nasto not crying? Come on. Yeah, we take life positively. Maybe if you think that you will bring me down by maybe if you think that such a thing, you will bring me down, just expecting that, oh, you'll see Nasto maybe frowning or crying. No.
Stop it.
For me, I always say
Get
that
some help.
I leave everything to God. Yeah, I know God will deal with the person who decided to take our amazing dogs. Actually, I've been going around here and there trying to do investigation, reporting to the police station, but it has borne no fruits. But I believe, let me just give the issue time. Hopefully things will fall into place, yeah, in the right time. Yeah, so anyway guys, we're here.
Lies you tell. You can tell when one of us isn't keeping it real, right? Yeah. We're about to find all that out, okay?
or they stole it because they wanted me to sleep, to cry. If that is what you wanted, you will not see me cry. I'm like, who are you talking to? You cannot even buy a 5-year-old donor with that crap. Like let's assume it was stolen, guys. Like a thief will steal your dog so that you can cry. Like, who has time for that? Which kind of a thief wants to steal something to make someone cry? Like, if someone stole it, of course you know someone stole it for financial or whatever reason, but not to make you cry. Like, come on, what are you telling people? So I tend to believe that the donors are easily manipulated. Like, oh, my son, oh, my daughter, let me send you something so that you don't cry. So that you don't cry, because of course, you know, there's been an outbreak of activating donations to a point that someone will stage an ash box, allegedly. People are being stolen. Oh, my dog, oh, my this, oh, my dog, oh, my this. So guys, these people will show us things. I thought donations come so easy for them, but it seems they have to be creative. I personally think that after some time, maybe they took the dog for training or something. After some time, a month or so, they'll bring back the dogs and be like, yeah, we found the dogs. If the donors will not come through with the finances or something. So guys, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Just a polite reminder, like the video if you've not, and turn the notification bell on. But of course, if this is your first time watching, kindly consider subscribing, like the video, turn the notification bell on. And if you just joined, you know, my circle out here, you just subscribed, thank you so much for that. Make sure you turn the notification bell on so that you get notified whenever I premiere, because that is always a vibe. And whenever you join the premieres, kindly make sure to join the live chat, because of course we get to interact there. So thank you once again for watching. Like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.